Hooked up with continuity control 4 years ago. We were looking for a creative way to maybe outsource some of the compliance, what we call grunt work. Early on, we were just looking to plug a hole. Recently, we have merged with the First Southern Bank. That's where Kristina comes in. Kristina was with First Southern Bank for a year or so, but came from one of the regulators as a field supervisor.
We have 15 branches in different towns all across Southern Illinois, and continuity has given us a platform where we can almost centralize compliance for a decentralized bank. So from a compliance standpoint, from my regulatory standpoint, while I would like to look at every loan that we make and put my hands on it and say, yes, you've properly reported HMDA here and this looks good, I can't do that anymore. But continuity has given us a platform for communicating across all 15 branches where we have lenders and staff making compliance decisions every day, and I can only be in one at a time. We just had an exam. It's actually still ongoing.
Still ongoing.
But even given my background in that area, they'd come across something that I hadn't dealt with yet. And we talked, and he said, let's call continuity. Let's see what light they can shed on this issue. And it was amazing. I felt a whole new comfort level within 3 seconds of talking to the individual at continuity. They had been there, they had dealt with that issue before, dealt with regulators on that issue, and numerous banks. And I actually exhaled for the first time, I think, in several weeks during the exam when I had that voice on the other end of the phone. If I could put the whole bank in continuity, I would. It's just one-stop shopping.
I remember telling people that I thought it probably saved us a half of an FTE. I think today it's at least a full FTE, if not more. That's not the deciding factor. It should not be the deciding factor. The knowledge of the people at continuity that we've partnered with is really extraordinary. It's not often I would pay that kind of compliment, but they are some of the smartest people I've run into. The same audits that we have done as part of our relationship with continuity will cost me almost as much as what I pay continuity for everything else. So we're just getting so much a much bigger bang for our buck.
Continuity has great policies that we've incorporated for the new bank, and the platform allows all 170 employees to access the same policy, the most current policy, which is a really big deal with being so spread out and decentralized the way we are. Documentation is always your friend, and finding a way to get people on board with documenting what they're doing is a huge part of the battle. And I think continuity allows bankers a way to document what they're doing, and they don't even realize it. It's just a seamless step when they use the platform correctly and the to-dos correctly that we've now documented what we've done. We can prove we've done it.
We acquired 2 banks in the last 8 months, and actually continuity probably is part of that solution to bringing those banks together. Going forward, even more so, it's just going to be much easier to put those policies and procedures in place because they're known and accepted across all of the branches, and it will just be kind of as a matter of fact kind of thing.